So we're going to start off with my favorite part of the video, cleaning my face. They didn't have witch hazel, so I got 70% alcohol. This is going to hurt. Okay, that really wasn't as bad as I thought. So what you want to do first, you're going to take the top prosthetic piece, which I kind of pre-painted a little bit. It's a little smudged right there. That's okay, I'll fix that. You want to line it up with your face, just like that. It's foam, so it will stretch. You're going to take a Q-tip with some stuff that I got. It's called Prosthetic. Prosthetic is medical grade adhesive that's made for your skin. Now what you want to do is you want to put it right on like the base of your forehead and the bridge of your nose. Now, depending on how much you use and how little you use will depend on how long the prosthetic sticks to your face. Now, if you use too much, it'll slide around and it won't stay in place. But if you apply more to the prosthetic piece and to your face, it will stay longer. So basically what I'm doing here is just making a T. Stretch it out so it's in place. Hold it there for a second. And that thing ain't going nowhere. But make sure when you're doing around the eyes, you want to powder. Use setting powder, baby powder, any kind of powder around the eyes. Because if you don't, your eyes will be stuck open. You don't want that. It's very painful. Okay, so I put the bottom piece on, and I gotta say I'm a little disappointed in the size of it. I wish it was a little bigger because it doesn't cover my jaw. So it's more black makeup I have to use, which is gonna be a waste. The look of it, the feel of it is very comfortable. Now I'm going to paint. For this piece, I'm using a small brush because number one, that's all I have. Number two, I'm using some grease paint because number two, that's all I have. And number three, it works really good for prosthetics. So I'm using black with 70% alcohol. And what I'm going to do is just go grab the camera here and go real dark in between the, parts where you wouldn't see flesh. And I'm going to continue to do that and pick up once I've filled in everything. And there we are. My face is a skull. And it's pretty cool because you can't really see my lips or anything, so it just looks like a jaw is moving. So, now on to painting your prosthetic piece. There's a reason I didn't go around the outside with the black. Because I wanted to do kind of like a rotting, decaying kind of like skull that was found in the dirt. So I'm gonna go like mid-tones like browns, tans, maybe some purple to shade in. I'm gonna mess around with some colors. We'll see. Now, stop right there. What I forgot to do, and I better do this real quick before I start painting. Actually, when working with a prosthetic piece, one thing you don't want is edges. So, some liquid latex. It's disgusting. Get another Q-tip or a stipple sponge, whichever you prefer. Get a nice generous amount on the Q-tip and go around the edges and blend out. Basically, this will definitely hide the edges. Alright, so yeah, when working with a prosthetic piece, always gotta blend your lines. If you don't, if you got like a horror con or something like that, and you're wearing like a prosthetic, some professional makeup artist comes up to you like, dude, I can totally see your lines. It's like, you want to give them the fucking benefit of being an asshole. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing's ever perfect, unless it's like CGI. And once you're done with your edges, it's a dry and tacky. See it like starting to turn a little yellowish. Latex. This latex dries clear. So once it's a little like tacky, I'm gonna powder it immediately, or it will stick to itself. Now I'm all powdered up and I look like I dumped a week's supply of cocaine all over myself. Let's get back to makeup. The benefit of using alcohol with grease paints is it thins it out. So a little bit goes a long way. So now I'm pretty well blended. What I'm going to do is add a little bit of brown. This is like fucking painting with Bob Ross here. It also helps if you have a skull to use as a reference. Well, not identical, but you know. So you can really use any kind of paints with prosthetics. You want to stick away from like watercolors because they won't stick. They'll kind of beat it right off because this is latex and foam. You can cut these to your liking. I find it's easier with a brush. Use my finger in some spots because, like I said, I'm left-handed and I can't do anything right. Alright, so my bones are looking pretty well blended, for the most part. Still need a little touching up. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish up and throw the costume on.